Guys, oh my god. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate comes out next week. The hype train has officially left the station at this point, but that doesn't mean we aren't finding out new things to get excited about. And no, we're not referring to those god-awful leaks that have plagued the internet as of late, and we will not be covering them at all on this channel. After all, Sakurai-san deserves all the respect he can get for the sacrifices he has made to his health in order to deliver the Ultimate Smash Bros. Experience to us all on December 7th. If you pirate this game before launch, then you are a true scumbag to Sakurai, the Smash development team, Nintendo, and even us who don't get pre-launch review copies anymore because of Nintendo pirates and leakers.
That said, this episode will be covering the classic mode of the game, so if you don't want to hear anything about it, then we advise you click away as some of these details are quite mind-blowing. We'll miss you though. Anyway, classic mode is returning as expected, but thanks to all the information we have heard from Nintendo, various gaming outlets and YouTube channels, it looks like this mode could be one of, if not the best, inside Super Smash Bros. Ultimate.
So thanks to a bunch of asshats who got their copies early, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate has been leaked. We're talking the cutscenes have been posted, the full soundtrack is everywhere. Basically, if you're on the internet, you have a chance of getting the game spoiled for you. And this is in part because of brick-and-mortar stores selling the game before its release date, causing the people who buy the game early make ROMs available to run on emulators along with other switches. This, kids, is called Piracy, which in most countries is illegal. So it's one thing if a game like Mario & Luigi gets a full playthrough posted on YouTube before the embargo lifts, but it's another thing entirely to just stream and make videos about a game that's been stolen. Because of this, we want to ensure you girls and guys who have or haven't subscribed to the Commonwealth Realm that we will not be covering any information about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate that hasn't already been released by Nintendo or other gaming outlets who got to try out the game legally at preview events.
Classic mode is once again back in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and we are totally unsurprised. It's been in every single Smash Bros. Game after all, so why would it not be in this one? In the first game on Nintendo 64, it was the mode people played when they didn't have any friends over, or didn't have any friends at all. You could always play against CPUs, but where's the fun in that? Classic mode gives players objectives, a goal to achieve and a reward at the end of the road. Like playing with every character at the hardest difficulty setting. Games afterwards like Melee, Brawl and 4 added adventure and all-star mode, but classic mode has and always will be here to stay.
Now in the case of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, we really didn't know how they would be tackling classic mode until the August Direct. The Golden God Masahiro Sakurai revealed that the mode this time will give each fighter a predetermined set of battles with specific fighters. No longer will the battles be random, and that is a very good thing, as we felt the duels in Smash 4 lacked the intensity, or more specifically tension, when you faced arch rivals. If you're going to be tackling each character with a higher difficulty, you'll already know which characters and stages you'll be up against in order to prepare appropriately. For a while, this is all we knew about Ultimate's classic mode. It's been kept quite close to Nintendo's chest until recently, where it was covered in the overview trailer with the Smash announcer and at preview events, where some of our friends, including the ones at Game Explain, had the opportunity to try the classic mode. Now some of you probably clicked on this video with the intention of commenting, but Commonwealth Realm, you haven't even played the full game yet, so how could you possibly say that Classic Mode in Ultimate is the best version? For one, you're right. We haven't played the full version yet because we're not pirates. And two, you really don't need to play this Classic Mode to know that it's probably going to be the best version of the mode in Smash history. I mean, when each character has their own tailor-made sequence of battles, that's quite impressive. We're not game designers, but we imagine that it would be easier to make each character take on random battles than specific ones. The fact that the developers went the extra mile to create individual sequences for all 74 of these characters is just incredible. And it only continues to prove just how insane Sakurai is and how insulting it is to pirate his game.
That's not all though, as each character's classic mode run has their own name. For instance, Mario's being Let's Go, and Captain Falcon's being Up Close and Personal. It's nothing mind-blowing, but it's a nice touch. And what's even more interesting are the bosses that they end with. Some of them do close out of the traditional Master Hand, but others contain much more than that. For example, if you play as Mario, you will have to face Bowser and then take him on in his Giga Bowser form. Oh yeah, and the boss list doesn't end there. Remember Dracula and Rathalos from the Super Smash Bros. Direct in August? They are both classic mode bosses. We initially thought that they would be in the story mode, though it also seems like they will be in the World of Light adventure mode as well. So far, based on the officially published, not leaked bosses, the list includes Giga Bowser, Master Hand, Galeem, Ganon, Marx, and Rathalos. Who knows, maybe we'll see a Metal Face boss or even a Dr. Eggman boss.
Get a load of this!
We won't lie, seeing this footage for the first time made our jaws drop. Sakurai really went the extra mile to make this the ultimate Super Smash Bros. Game. It's safe to say he really wanted Ultimate to represent as many game franchises as possible, and not just with the fighter roster. Assist trophies, spirits, and now classic mode bosses have truly expanded the game series that are represented in Ultimate. And maybe it has expanded the possibility of DLC fighters as well. After all, we have Rathalos as a boss from Monster Hunter, but no Monster Hunter fighter. But that will be a video for another time.
But actually, while we're on that topic, maybe these DLC fighters will also include more bosses from other game franchises. Let's say, for example, that Banjo-Kazooie gets added in, which most likely won't happen, but bear with me. Or bear and bird with me. And then you play as them through the classic mode. Maybe they will take on Gruntilda as the final boss. Not stupid sexy Gruntilda, but, you know, yeah. This only opens up more possibilities for DLC inclusions that aren't just characters. On top of dedicated predetermined linear battle paths and bosses that are franchise-based, we also have Melee-like adventure mode bonus point stages that to some extent follow the principles of break the targets from previous classic modes. Even so, it is streamlined a little differently. With all of this in mind, it has to be a no-brainer that Super Smash Bros. Ultimate will have the best classic mode in franchise history. Now, because this game isn't out, is there a chance that this classic mode will fail and become the worst one of them all? Sure, but maybe a 0.00082% chance. It's so hard to be pessimistic about this mode and game in general when everything we've seen of it has just been so promising. And as if we weren't excited enough about Ultimate, we can't help but get more excited as we watch all of these classic mode clips. Judging by the information we've received about this so far, it seems that Sakurai and his team at Sora Unlimited were tired of the randomness of classic mode and decided that it was time for that to end. And so far, we are liking the results and can't wait to get our hands on it next week. So tell us what you think. Does the classic mode in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate sound appealing to you, or would you rather it was similar to one of the previous games? Comment your answer down below, or tweet them to us at Common Realm. And earlier this week, it was confirmed through Nintendo New York's Twitter account that they will indeed be having a midnight launch event for Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. Which is great, because we were planning on being there to meet some fans and celebrate what might possibly be the best Smash Bros. Game yet. And if they weren't going to have an event, well, we would have done something special anyway. So if you're going to be in New York City on December 6th, you should come to the Nintendo New York store and say hello, take a few photos, maybe get your baby's forehead signed, you know, the usual. We'll work out the specific times later, but expect us to be there at around 9 PM at the very latest. Follow us on Twitter to keep in touch for the specifics. And if you're not going to be in New York, I, Joseph Ferris, will be at the SAC Gamers Expo in Sacramento, California on December 9th. So visit sacgamersexpo.com to pre-register today.
But for now, be sure to click that thumbs up button if you liked this video, and if you're new then subscribe and hit that notification bell to know when we upload another video about Super Smash Bros. Ultimate and other games on the Nintendo Switch leading to the launch on December 7th. A very special thanks goes to our Patreon supporters, including Royal Producer Kenyatta Ali. Visit patreon.com/commonrealm to find out how you can join the ranks in exchange for some awesome perks. That's all for now, girls and guys, and we will see you next time on the channel.